But if we're going to bring the message of our particular religion to another people, we have to enter into dialogue with them and with their culture. It's terribly important. Sometimes we might propose our own message, the message of Jesus Christ, the message of Jesus Christ understood by Catholics or understood by Latter-day Saints, and people will not have a capacity to receive it if we don't understand the questions that arise from within their historical and cultural settings. We have to shape the message in a way that responds to the way people think in other cultures. So dialogue has become such an integral part of the Church's mission in the modern world. But how do we deal with this problem of holding on to our own convictions?
Without being contaminated by the person you're open and listening to, so to speak.
Well, one of the principles that is enunciated in that document, Dialogue and Proclamation, produced in 1993-94 by the Holy See, is that no one should enter into an interreligious dialogue without being knowledgeable and deeply grounded in his or her faith. You must be an articulate exponent of your own tradition. Otherwise, you will not be a faithful dialogue partner. I expect in an interreligious dialogue to meet a Mormon who is a Latter-day Saint, who is convinced of his or her own truths and convinced of the beliefs of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I expect a Jew to be a faithful Jew in an interreligious dialogue. Because the dialogue is not only with that person, but with the tradition that that person represents. I think as we go deeper into the truths of our own religious traditions, we often reach a kind of a subterranean stream of religious experience that allows us to kind of recognize ourselves in the other. It's not by avoiding the differences, the uncomfortable contradictions or conflicts between religious traditions, but by exploring them respectfully with one another, and by really giving the other an opportunity to explain what he or she believes. That's very, very important. We have our own caricatures of the other person's faith, of the other person's religious tradition. And we have to get beyond those stereotypes and really try to understand the other from within his or her faith tradition. That's a particular challenge.